time. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. They put Adams in motion. They'll go again here with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Abdul Carter, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 44-yard line.
from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down, and in this case, they do it for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Good drive. The ball, Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So, following the touchdown, the punter, man, going to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Check that. Let's go. Roll.
A give, and here comes Williams. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. Not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
Long, incomplete. Humphrey standing there, able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down. Here's Ethan Evans now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. He'll work forward for a couple. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To throw is Dart. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
He'll manage only a couple. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Rams.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
70 Lions.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. The ball comes out. The Rams have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, let go.
Here's a designed run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Dart. Out to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Third and short. Here's Dart. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is catch number 60 for the season. 1st and 10. To the air again goes Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard
60 Bison,
at the 13-yard line.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now it's second and 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
To the air once more is Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. Flush to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal.
Let's go now.
He's got it at the 3. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Kobe Turner, he's in there for the sack, and that takes us to 4th and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First down, Dart in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Braden Fisk in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
On second down, Dart, left side in the hands of Neighbors. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
That's a gain of 10. Makes it 3rd and 12.
That's your man. That's your man.
of the gun. Here comes Darby. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So, following the touchdown, the punter, man, going to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From
second.
29, here's second and 3. Throwing now from the gun. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's out wide to Williams. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
Go!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Cowboy at 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing. Dart. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for L.A. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll drop this down to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. To throw is Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he will score. Darius Slayton's touchdown Giants. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter, Man, going to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's the give up the middle with Williams.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. On the option, here's Williams. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29. But it's a new set again. It's first down picked up.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
On first down, right back to Williams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The give left side. Here's Williams. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A dive, and he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Rams 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Rams will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay.
The second down pass intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Corey, set up. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. Ready?
Here's Dart on first and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
19 Lion. Panther 60. Panther 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Dart. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Here we go. Set.
This one caught before. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown tonight. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On the give, it's Williams. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ready up.
Here's second and 2.
Let's go.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. Now a timeout Rams. It's number 2. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll look to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And the Giants are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 32.
On first down, Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now for the point after. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Returnable from his own 4. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.